Welcome back to the Rockatar chord library. So we're going to talk about the easy F chord today, and I emphasize easy because there's going to be another F chord that you will learn in the chord library, which is the full F chord once you start feeling a little bit more comfortable. Now these easy chords are chords that any beginner could play, whether you've tinkered around with a guitar before or never even picked one up. So sit back, relax. If you have your guitar in your hand, that's great. So we're going to talk about the easy F chord today. So it's going to start with your first finger, okay? And this is a little bit of a different type of finger positioning now, okay? Could be a little challenging. We're going to work with it. So you're going to take your first finger and you're going to press down on two strings this time. The first string and the second string, which are E and B. So you're going to take your first finger and hold down both the first string and the second string, which is E and B. And then, after you have those two strings, and by the way, let's just make sure that you have those strings resonating. So once you have your finger on both of those strings, you're going to take your pick in your hand, and we're going to strum those bottom two strings, okay, right down here, just like this. And strum them one at a time, because it's important to make sure that you've got both those strings resonating, or you can hear the sound. Now, if for some reason you're getting like a clicking sound like this, and it's not sounding nice and clean like that, that means you're not pressing hard enough up at the top of the fretboard. So you've got to press down a little bit harder at the top of the fretboard, and then you'll be able to get a nice clean sound, okay? So let's take a look back at the top of the fretboard at your fingering position, because what we're going to do now is we're going to add the second finger, okay? And then that's it, all right? So you've got your first finger pressing down on strings 1 and 2, the E and the B, and then you're going to take your second finger here and you're going to place it on the third string on the second fret. Okay? And that's it. That's how we're going to start the F chord. Okay? So once you've got your second finger on the third string on the second fret, you're going to strum all three strings. So again, let's just go through the fingering pattern one more time. We've got our first finger on strings 1 and 2, which is the E and the B, and we're pressing down, so both of those are resonating. And then we're going to put your second finger on the third string, which is the next string up, or the G string, and we're going to press down on the second fret. Okay? And once we've got that fingering position, we're going to strum all three strings. So let's get ready to strum down here by the body, and here we go. We're going to strum from the third string down, because those are the strings that we're fingering. So here we go, and let's strum one string at a time. Okay? So let's do it again, one string at a time. Now, if you're hearing each string resonate, which means you can hear the sound of every string, then you can strum all three strings together so that we can make a chord. And remember, nice and easy with the pick. We just want to glide the pick over the strings. We don't want to press too hard and put a lot of pressure against those strings. Just let the tip of the pick glide nicely with a down strum. Just like that, nice and easy. And just to give you some tips, remember when we're picking, we want to just use our wrist to move our pick against the strings. nothing like, you know, the arm going up and down. We're not using our arm or our elbow here. We're just using our wrist. So we're doing a nice, clean strum. Now again, if you're hearing some clicks like this, and you can't seem to get those sounds out clean, it's okay. Give yourself some time. It takes a little while to be able to play an instrument. You will get it. So you just press a little bit harder at the top, and then you strum nicely down. Check each string. As long as you're getting the sounds out of each string, then you could strum them down all together. And that's your easy F chord. We will be going through the full F chord, and that's also in the chord library as well. And also, just wanted to share something with you. In case you're feeling a little tension in your fingers, in case you're seeing lines in your fingers, that's okay. It's going to happen, and you may even feel a little bit of discomfort. When you first start playing the guitar, this does happen. So you just need to relax, take your time, take your fingers off the fretboard, shake them out a little bit, you know, relax. And then place them back right on those strings again and give yourself a chance to reposition your fingers up there. And again, that's the F chord. And strum them from the third string down. And you've got the F chord. So congratulations, keep working at it, and remember, perfect practice makes perfect. This is Michael from Rockatar. Great to see you, and I'll see you at the next lesson.